is one of our properties that we do. You might recognize this property. But you can tell it's just a little light fluffiness. That here it is going to be gone real quick. Problem with this snow right here, this little teeny tiny bit, is there's a little bit on the sidewalk there, but there's really not enough moisture in that snow, not enough moisture content in there to actually break up what we're putting down. So we're gonna put something down, and it's literally only gonna melt the exact spot that ice melt is on. So I don't know if you ever see sometimes where ice melts on a sidewalk, you know, there's only like a penny or a dime's worth of melting, you know, around that little piece of ice melt, and then it just kind of disappears, I guess. It just doesn't continue to melt anything else because there's just no moisture. But you can see, coming a little farther here into town, we do have a little bit more snow on some of the sidewalks. Barely, like this barely. However, you'll see at this next property. Oh, excuse me, I gotta yawn. So anyways, we'll show you here at the next property that the north side's probably gonna need a tiny bit of salt. Look at that road change. See the difference in those trees, putting a little shade on that road. Oh, this is, I get it. This is like a hail, like a little tiny pellets of hail, basically. So yeah, there's not even enough moisture in here to make it slick. At least right here in this parking lot. So there's the sidewalks here at this property. Get out and check it real quick, just to check how slick it is. Alright, so check it out. You can see there's just not a lot of moisture in the snow here. So I'm debating on putting down the ice melt. I don't know if it's worth it or not. However, by chance, if someone did slip and fall, we'd still be liable. So, I think I'm just gonna hit this one little front section real quick. So, yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna film it though, because I forgot my other strap. I just got my little handheld thing. Alright, look at this. This is basically what I was talking about earlier. This is what it does. So you can see it still works, but it's basically, yeah, I mean, it's just not a whole lot of moisture for it. So that's pretty much the extent to what it's gonna melt. And then I guess the temperatures and the sun will most likely take care of the rest. But that is pretty much the only property that even has any snow. Where's my key? Oh, there it is. And it really wasn't even snow. It was like little hail pellets. It reminds me of like little fertilizer pellets. But we do this property across the street, so you can see, you know, the differences in the sidewalks on the north side versus this, they're facing south side. Yeah, and that's mainly the differences, but it does look like there is a little bit of snow in these parking lots. So I probably am not gonna do the sidewalks, but I'm gonna hit the parking lots right here. So let's go do it. Here we go. Basically, I came back over to this side so that I could get all the salt out of my salt spreader. Salted it till it was out, because I'm probably not going to need to do any of the other property, but we'll still go check it, even though it's not going to need done. So there you have it. I mean, I literally had to go check the properties mainly for just those two properties, and to be honest, they probably didn't even really need to be done. However, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, if someone were to slip and fall and take a picture of what was there, you got to understand that the judge or whoever is basically gonna side on their side, because the pictures, there's no denying there was a little bit of snow there. So in a picture, you can't tell the temperature. You know what I mean? You can't. I mean, you can't look at that picture and be like, oh man, it was gonna be 40 degrees today, that was gonna melt, or it wasn't even icy. You don't know. I mean, if you can tell that stuff, man, I bet you will be a good lawyer, or a good, I don't know what you would be. But really though, you know, for those of you who are new here, go down, hit the like button if you like this video. I don't know, it's not very informative as far as like, you know, I mean, this isn't really an informational channel. However, I sure hope it's a little more entertaining than, you know, say the news or something. But yeah, go down, let me know what you think about these storms. I was plowing a few storms, and I remember, you know, a few critics on the YouTube were like, oh, why are you plowing that? I don't even need it. You're right, it doesn't. It's not about that, man. It's more of a safety concern for those properties, for the people living at those properties, for the HOA. It's more of a safety aspect of not being able to, I mean, if they get sued, I've got the proof that I was there. Now that's the other thing. I got video of this, so I mean, if that worst case scenario, that'll come down to the video. But for the most part, somebody shows a picture of that little sidewalk, says they slip and fell. I've got paperwork here that shows I was there. I'm gonna bill for it. I've got the billing that shows I was there. That's usually enough for a judge or a lawyer to be like, well, okay. So, anyways, might be long-winded here, but yeah, just if you like this channel, if you like what I'm doing, if you appreciate some stuff, just hit that like button. Heck, go down and even comment what that snow looked like. Like I said, to me, it looks like those little fertilizer prills, and yeah, like a little soft powdery substance almost. You can grab one and squish it. Really interesting. But that's the thing, is we're literally only, I don't know, half a mile away, and this is this. I mean, there's nothing. And this lady here just, I mean, she just wants to get run over, I guess. But if you know that lady, tell her not to do that. I mean, it's not safe. Sometimes I feel like stopping and asking people what they're thinking, you know, like, she saw me coming. I guess that's these new subdivision mentalities is stay out of my neighborhood. I own this place, right? Anyways, that's it for today, man. I'm gonna go back home. I made some money, but hate when it does that. Then I gotta get up, get ready, get out, put the salter on. All for that. But it's worth it. I mean, in a way it's worth it. But I'm kind of getting tired of it. So anyways, peace out. Work harder, play harder, get outside and enjoy life. Have fun. And one thing's for sure, like I said in the other videos, I will never grow up. I don't know. I just like to have fun. So, yeah.